All right, during Black History Month, we highlight an athlete or a team that made history, and Josh Gibson was known as the Black Babe Ruth. The former Homestead Gray was one of the best power hitters in the Negro League. Gibson became the second Negro League player inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame. He died, though, just 3 months before blacks were allowed to play in the majors. But if you take a stroll down the Timeline Walk at Nationals Park, you'll see his statue among some of Major League Baseball's greats.